Oklahoma City run. SGA's looking for more. He banked it home. Plus the foul. Williams keeps it alive. Does all the little things.
Thunder doing a nice job on the offensive glass.
And they do a nice job of finding the fouls and the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, the basket, 21 points. A mind-blowing.
For a lot of these guys, the last time OKC played on Christmas was 2018. That guy right there. SGA is excited.
And brilliance from the reigning MVP. Somehow sprung
with that short clock.
There's SGA. Somehow slipped in and Caruso fed him beautifully. That is SGA. Full takeover mode of this first quarter. Nobody.
Downtown had 23 on Friday night in that cup game against the Jazz.
Everything was going in, and everything is going in for SGA.
On the game. There's that bump, trip, whatever you want to call it.
The shorter defenders usually likes to make his move, and SGA. What a play! Back when you were playing, Michael?
Yeah, absolutely. And also played against them when they were the Wizards as well. As Shai will, just dive it over to make that play happen. And this is what it leads to. Shai just
finally able to pass it over to SGA. Hard charges right to the cup amongst all kinds of...
In 24 days, get right back to MVP level. Attacking the 64 midway through the third.
Meanwhile, Jamal Murray with 9 in the quarter. He had 8 in the first half.
It's pure. I don't care if it's the side of the floor, the middle of the floor, elbow line. He's coming up the floor. He grabbed it and winced. We'll keep an eye on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander again from mid-range. He's got the last 10.
Shai gets down the lane, right to the cup for the two.
Defenders waiting on him at the rim. There's a primary defender. He's got like, what, 3 guys right there.
There's that contact by Bailey.
SGA's got a mismatch. Uses his speed.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got the fashion off the court. He's got the moves on him.
The body control, the agility, the fluidity. I mean,
SGA evades. SGA will pull. It's pure. Gilgeous-Alexander. An
ball effect. A guy going downhill, and nobody's home. Forcing the base. Good defense, too, for 22 and a half seconds.
Shai, bicycle in the lane. No. SGA off the turnover, missed the shot. Holmgren battling down low. SGA with a loose ball, slices in, and the scoop and score.
20-point threshold crossed. Keep working.
So quick 6-0 run by Milwaukee. Gilgeous-Alexander hangs and hits.
Assistance as Giannis gets near the rim, and that's how Portis gets free.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the blow-by. Couldn't bank it in, but the tip is good.
He's knocked through 7 of them. It's already 14 fouls for San Antonio. Oh, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had Cornette lost.
Here's 2 of the 17 he has tonight.
And you got to respect the drive. I mean, he just stops right there. Jalen well. Shots. Credit to this defense.
On the crossover, in the paint. Shai pulls up, hits, 17.
I love that. The trifecta. He's got so many ways.
Pull it out as he's already got 20 points. How about this, Michael? 7 out of 8 shooting. He has just been blistering and making it. Blazers playing defense. SGA again had to lean into that one, and he's got 2 more.
he was trying to go all the way in, but he saw that Zubac coming off the bench.
Jay Will gets it out to SGA. Zubac's trying to stay with him. Can't do that.
14 for 30 from deep. SGA on the spin just goes to work and dismisses Vukovic. And he's into double digits with 11 as he went to work on Riley.
Yeah, anytime you reach in like they are playing way above par.
And Shai is going to get that one to pinball in after getting SGA using that screen, trying to turn the corner. And he scores off the window. Tough move.
Doesn't matter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander almost single-handedly got him back in.
But a turnover. SGA racing up the court. Takes it himself and gets the layup. He's got 14.
Never been able to make a shot like this consistently.
That's what built up that big lead up to all, as much as 20.
SGA, that is a tough shot. Stops on it.
Got to keep him honest from 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander, Jay. And he gets the roll.
Using that Doppler radar. This is not Doppler radar here, folks. This is just...
Within one possession, SGA again on the baseline. You just can't stop them.
The second one of the game.
Pacers come right back with a little run of their own, but SGA just wiggles his way to the rim.
Give him another big run here. They're trying to make something happen, being aggressive with a trap, and Shai beats the pressure.
Milwaukee starting a 3-game homestand. Their last home game, they got beat 139-106. That was a game where Giannis was booing.
71% at the line, SGA 89, and SGA says 2 is better than 1.
And of course, SGA just takes his time and gets to the rim.
And there's a 12th turnover of the game against Memphis. Shai taking it to the basket. Fancy finish inside for Shai.
This is what I'm talking about, folks. He's had 3 hard drives like this where he just gets in there.
In this first quarter. And Shai's been very active on the offensive end. And he attacks and scores it.
Jets missed the last 3 ball games. They're still here by Hartenstein and Smart. Get the ball up to the MVP.
When you talk about smooth, controlled dominance in today's NBA, one name stands out: Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. His game isn't built on flash or explosiveness. It's built on precision, patience, and elite-level skill. From the moment Shai steps onto the court, you can feel his tempo. He doesn't rush. He doesn't force anything. Instead, he plays at his own pace, a pace that defenders struggle to keep up with. That's what makes him so dangerous. He controls the game without ever looking like he's trying too hard. His handle is one of the most unique in the league. It's not about flashy crossovers or highlight moves. It's about control. Shai uses hesitation dribbles, subtle shifts, and long strides to create space. Defenders think they're in position, and then suddenly, he's gone. That ability to manipulate defenders with timing rather than speed is what separates him from most guards. Now let's talk about his scoring. Shai is an elite 3-level scorer. He can attack the rim, dominate the mid-range, and knock down perimeter shots when needed. But what really stands out is his finishing ability.
18 points. And Shai got around the screen. The lollipop counted and a foul. For the jam with the right hand. Missed it. Now he's got it back underneath. Just lowers the shoulder right on Sar and then gets... SGA bounces off of the Silva. That's almost automatic.
Turned it up offensively. I like the mindset.
Yeah, 70 points the previous 3 games. SGA with the steal and the basket.
Back up top. He's still got time here. Shai, the spin, the left hand, and the finish. Attacking the youngster.
Yeah, that time he's out of position. And we're scoring some buckets. The shooting percentage is rising.
Here. Go! Shai, back the other way, slices it, got that left to go down. And hard again. Shai bounces off of him. The 2 Canadians.
SGA. Giannis turns it right back over, try to go behind the back. Gilgeous-Alexander with the slam on the dish from Wall. 28 on the night. Drives on Portis, and boy, that is too easy. That is his 31st.
Himself in harm's way and willing to draw offensive fouls and take charges.
They call him Kenny Hustle, and Kenny Hustle right there with the beautiful...
A swipe by Meshack, but a foul. A.J. Mitchell with the steal. Caldwell Pope didn't hold on to it, and it's an alley-oop. Quick attack on.
Into some tough shots right now.
There's another backdoor cut. SGA again.
Around the basket, he's incredibly creative. He uses angles, touch, and body control to score over and around defenders, often making difficult finishes look effortless. His mid-range game is especially deadly. In a league that often focuses on threes and layups, Shai thrives in the in-between areas. Pull-up jumpers, step-backs, floaters, he has every shot in his arsenal. And because he's so comfortable in that space, defenders are constantly guessing, never quite sure how to guard him. But scoring is only part of his story. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is also an underrated playmaker. His passing ability comes from his patience. He drives into the defense, draws attention, and then makes the right read. Whether it's a simple kick out to an open shooter or a perfectly timed pass to a cutting teammate, he creates opportunities by forcing defenses to collapse. What makes his passing special is how natural it feels. He doesn't overcomplicate things. He keeps it simple, efficient, and effective. And because defenders are so focused on stopping his scoring, his teammates often find themselves wide open.
You should definitely get a disturb for that.
That's back-to-back buckets for SGA.
With y'all at dinner last night. Elvin Hayes. Some greats for the Wizards.
Oh, there's a great move for Orlando. SGA, hard charging right to the cup in transition with the finish.
Man.
That is something. More than 20 points. SGA once again pulls up right over Clayton, and he's got it needed too.
Physical, and certainly Denver has reacted with their own physicality as SGA just creates the space and drills another chip.
Shai looking for a little offense, and he gets it. Just bowls his way right through. Nice know how generous continuation can be.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Tough shot for SGA.
On the fall away, Shai rips the net.
It would be 111 consecutive games.
Come on, man. Stop it.
He's looking for more here. Over Wemby for two.
SGA making his move. Passes. Hartenstein rejected. SGA on the putback.
Late. It's a good sign for the Clips. Pretty move, the answer
in these arenas.
Shai, get down low, goes right to work out of the timeout. There's a knockaway, a turnover. SGA, the easiest layup he might have all year.
Another key part of Shai's game is his composure. No matter the situation, he stays calm. Big moments don't speed him up. If anything, they slow him down even more. That ability to stay in control under pressure is what makes him a reliable leader on the court. And speaking of leadership, Shai leads by example. He doesn't need to be loud or overly expressive. His consistency, his effort, and his confidence set the tone for his team. When he's locked in, everyone around him elevates. Defensively, he brings effort and awareness. With his length and instincts, he can disrupt passing lanes, contest shots, and stay in front of his man. He may not always get the spotlight for his defense, but his impact is undeniable. What truly defines Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is his efficiency. He doesn't waste movements. Every dribble, every step, every decision has a purpose. That's why his game looks so smooth, because it's calculated, not rushed. So when you watch his highlights, don't just focus on the buckets. Watch the footwork, watch the patience, watch how he controls defenders and creates space with minimal effort. Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander isn't just playing basketball, he's mastering it, one move at a time.
Like, just like a mythical character in the game. Boy, that's a lot of contact again as Shai finishes through.
6-point lead for Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander, gorgeous move in the lane. He's got 6.
Thought about it. SGA deciding what to do. Another spin. Pulls up and he goes off.
Always in control. Senses a little bit of space. He just goes right past Watson and spins it home. Creativity.
Just slicing and dicing through the defense.
He's been so good already here in this first half. Looking for a couple of more on the baseline. And he's got 2 more. Up down.
As of tomorrow, before the trade deadline, you got 1 of 2 directions to go. You can say we're going to take what assets we have to try to build around.
Find the MVP. Up to 7 first-quarter points. He's up to 9 first-quarter points.
Yet to commit one here in the third. Little stop, go, pretty work, and guess who is over 20 points?